Итак, всем здрасте. Вот мы. Хогвартс. Так, чувствуется, надо сделать, наверное, сначала настройки. Звук. Наверное, все-таки мы сделаем потише. О, прикольно. Конфигурация звука, домашний кинотеатр. Не, мы сделаем так, наушнички. По настройкам, полный экран, монитор. Ладно, пускай это будет. DLSS. Качество. Ну, короче, все будет у нас. Наверное, мы сделаем без ограничений, потому что что-то у нас ограничений все равно 60% на 60 кадрах идет. Хоть и тресни, ничего не пойдешь. Вот. Все остальное у нас включено красивенько, высоко. Окей. Так, приступим. Новый персонаж. Создадим себе нового персонажика. Мы рады сообщить, что вы приняты в школу чародейства и волшебства Хогвартс в качестве студента 5-го курса. Семестр начинается 1 сентября. Для вас собраны школьные принадлежности, которые будут сопровождать вас во время путешествия. Ляси-тряси, профессор Уизли. Так, однако с вашими уникальными обстоятельствами Министерство любезно согласилось позволить профессору Элиазару Фигу помочь вам отточить знания перед вашим сопровождением из Лондона. Замок на пир в честь начала учебного Нового года и церемонию распределения. Окей, ладно, начнем. Начало. Ага, так. Выбираем персонажечка, да? Девочка-мальчик. Мальчик. Чего, мальчиком играть? Или девочка все-таки? Не, наверное, мальчиком. О. Ну, пусть будет, допустим, не знаю. Что у нас получится? Что это такое? О, черевики. Прикольный. Так. Я не знаю. Наверное, вот это самый первый где-то был. Вот это. Так, что? Черты лица. Ага. Не, ну европейский. Ой, какой ты лопасенький, а? О. Ну что, будем профессором? Наверное. Вот так вот. Так, здесь что у нас? Причесочки, цвет волосиков. Не, ну вот что, стандартно. Черный туда. Все-таки вот. Так, причесочка. Так, как-нибудь появилось можно? О. Ага. Тоже чего? Афроамериканец. Хороший выбор. Кстати говоря, прикольно. Малышки трепещут. Так. Не. Ну, может быть. Но нет. Точно нет. Такой себе. Ага. Еще бучки ему, да? Будет вообще прикольно. Ну что, так, не. Так, не. Вот это женские варианты. Опять трансгендера какого-то можно сделать, а? Не. Ну вот, наверное, вот так вот, да. Так, это что у нас такое? Состояние кожи, да? Шрамы, не шрамы, родинки, не родинки, да? О, веснушки. Вообще прыщавым юнцом. Ладно, без разницы. Что такое цвет глаз? О, голубенькие, да? Не, ладно. Будут у нас они цвет бровей. Да, даже брови можно вообще без бровей, да? Не, ну без бровей не особо. Пойдет. Последнее, что у нас тут? Так, первый год.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
О, да.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
А фамилия обязательно? Обязательно. Ну ладно, пускай так будет. Я же родом с Калининграда. Кеник. Все, ну что.
It appears we are almost ready to depart.
отправиться.
It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Eleazar! George! Glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland. Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
И что же мы тут увидели-то все-таки, а?
Merlin's beard! How did you...
Wait! We did.
Hang on!
Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Исцелимся, короче. Выпил какую-то рябинового отвара нам дали. Ага, и что, в карман положили бы?
What happened?
Ну, правильно.
Poor George.
Зачем он сорит это?
I can't believe it. What the hell got into that damn thing?
Чё тут
Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never.
Professor?
Профессор.
Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a portkey.
Portkey?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this portkey. Or why.
Так, двигайтесь, используя ВСД. Так, ну что-то, по-моему, по звуку у нас громко слишком, да? Так. Сейчас, секундочку, мы попробуем сделать вот так вот. Так. Еще раз проверочку так устроим. Звук у нас идет игры, звук мой. Не знаю, как нормально, лучше или хуже стало. Как есть, так пускай и будет. Ага. И что мы видим? Белеет парус одинокий. Нету. Как далеко забросил нас в портал? Да. Дальше, чем от Лондона. Сэр.
The portkey was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that portkey to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the Portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center. Excellent! That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Ah, up there. We're close now. It's just
еще
ahead.
можно вот так вот. Палочка и волшебная. А у меня есть палочка, выручалочка.
Steady yourself. Reparo! Almost there.
А далеко он этой палочкой бьет, да? Я бы даже сказал, могет.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they value their privacy. That Portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Что, на миникарте показано наше окружение, текущая цель и все остальное. Окей. Так, что нам нужно?
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Интересно говорит. Ладно, окей. Так, ты что у нас?
Professor,
Статуя.
this statue...
This may have been his home.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
Эй, профессор Фиг. Иди так, видишь? Беги, беги сюда. Так, секундочку.
How are... Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
Странно
And how
говорит.
is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
Ага.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the Portkey container.
Ну давай, попробуем.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Hello?
It can't be. Just a moment.
А, прикольный чувачок. Гоблин-банкир. Ты чё, в каком-то банке, что ли, оказалось?
Welcome
Oh,
to Gringotts
Гарри.
Wizarding Bank.
Гарри, добро
Vault
пожаловать в
number
банк.
12, I
Чё,
presume.
сейф? А, ну понятно.
Precisely. The key?
Your wife's Portkey.
Oh, yes, of course. This way, then. Stay close. After you.
Порткey ты вас, Гарри. Типа давайте, заваливайтесь, ага.
Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service.
You'll want to take a breath. A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Там можно дает добро. Нет?
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the Portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about that goblin back there. He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Так, что нам нужно зафиксировать свою палочку, да? Луть. А так, луть. Ай, что-то не получилось, да? Окей. Ale mare Ревелио. О, окей.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the Portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
Опять Люмос, а?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue?
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Так, что, изучим мы Люмос, да? Окей. Ага, Люмос изучили. Так.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
И чё? И куда? И кого? Ну, ребята, спис у нас пришел. Опа-на. Опа-на.
Potato.
Descendo. Levioso. Deposo. Expulso.
Ай, что?
Levioso. Deposo. Descendo.
Potato.
Defendo. Levioso. Confrindo. Deposo.
Так, ну, да, атака будет, да?
Stupefy. Potato. Stupefy.
Expulso.
Все, все там сказать? Да? Ну и все.
Stay close.
Не подходи, говорит. Ну ладно.
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
Пойдем, куда нас посылают светлячки? О, еще одно свечение.
Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again.
Так, пошли.
Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this
Так,
time.
опять то же самое, да, короче? Ладно, понятно. Вот он один. Вот он второй. И вот он третий. Что-то, короче,
It seems I have no
да?
choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
Ну ладно. Опа, да.
Protego! Stupefy!
Здорово. Раскидал. Так, короче, понятно. Удерживаем Q во время применения Protego. Ага, понятно, окей.
Protego! Stupefy! Stupefy! Stupefy!
Вот так, да? Пойдем.
Protego! Stupefy! Stupefy!
Опа,
Stupefy!
значит,
Stupefy!
и тебе тоже. Еще кто? Кто еще? Отходи. Так, алло.
Lumos!
Фонарик. Так, где профессор-то? Ага, так, о, опять светлячки. Полетели светлячки, побежали. О! А вот она, эта хрень светящаяся, которая... Портал. Окей. И куда нас приведет портал? К новым неизведанным мечтам. Ну ладно, пошли, зайдем внутрь. Так. Не сказал ему Аленка, не пей, из лужицы козленочком станешь. Ну ладно. Что поделать, придется выпить.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, And if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have...
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
А вот и всем известная школа Хогвартс. Почувствуй себя юненьким. Гарри Поттера, да?
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Ага, доверься шляпе. Шляпа тебя выберет путь. Ну ладно, посмотрим.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig,
Все-таки немножко
nice of you to join us.
не хватает.
The sorting ceremony is over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Ну ладно.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
А вот и знаменитая шапочка.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Так, и чё ты хочешь мне сказать? Начать учиться? А, о. Так, чё? Учиться или замок? Да без разницы, по-моему, вот это выберем. Ну, давай.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed.
Хорошо.
Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. I wonder... I detect something in you.
Ну чё,
A
какой класс
certain
мне
sense
да?
of...
Это шляпка-то.
What is it?
Что же она чувствует? Отвага, любознательность, верность, амбиции. Что ответить? Что ответить? Я даже не знаю. Отвага, любознательность, верность или амбиция. Блин. Ай, хочется и это, и то, и это, и это, и это. Или это. Или это.
A desire to learn?
Ну, вот так, будем
I do
любознательны.
enjoy a good puzzle, and I believe I have a ready mind.
Будем умны, да.
You're clever indeed. You have the ability to reflect clearly on that which puzzles others. And you've a ready mind, quick to learn. Perhaps you belong in Ravenclaw.
Так, что нам тут выбрали? Коктер. Когтевран. Ух ты. Ага. А ну-ка, да, там другой все-таки факультет. Гриффиндор?
Гриффиндор.
Студент Гриффиндора, известного отвагой, храбростью, благородством. Пуффендуй. Пуффендуй, прикольно. Терпение, преданность, трудолюбие. Слизерин. Амбиции, нет.
А меня почему-то факультет распределительная схема Слизерин отправила.
Куда, кого?
Меня на самом день рождения меня распределительная схема Слизерин.
Слизерин?
Там на две команды делили. Давай вот это Гриффиндор, это самое лучшее.
Не, ну вот это тоже, Когтевран тоже хороший. Ладно, пойдем, Гриффиндор.
Possess a willingness to forge ahead alone when you must.
Ну, окей. Пойдем.
Кстати, Гарри Поттер и попал в Гриффиндор.
Гриффиндор попал?
Better be
Ну, значит, мы будем...
И Гермиона, и Вилка.
Ага, ну, значит, мы будем Гриффиндор. Окей. Так, выбрали факультет. Вот, все, на ссылочке. Ага, да, Гермиона. А я не знаю, есть ли она вообще.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's most uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. This should be quite an adventure.
I'm looking forward to it.
I remember the first time I entered the Gryffindor common room after being sorted.
You were a Gryffindor?
I am a Gryffindor. Never could remember the password when I was a girl, however.
Password?
Password?
The password is Grata Domum.
Grata Domum.
You may enter.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room. Which way is the common room?
Must be different. Starting Hogwarts.
That new fifth year.
They're lucky they didn't end up as dragons.
Nelly will do anything for attention.
Wait, that's not right. I really thought I had it. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ah! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
No, I merely studied with him briefly before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
A little more practice ought to do it.
I practiced all summer. I can cast spells more complicated than this one without speaking. What's so difficult about this one? I'm just going to keep at it.
Is it really that difficult to cast non-verbally?
Oh, yes. And if you don't get it just right, the results can be, shall we say, awkward. Once, I tried to cast Depulso non-verbally on a goblet in the Great Hall and ended up launching Professor Sharp's Yorkshire pudding into his face. He was not happy.
Do most students know how to cast non-verbally?
Not at all. Hogwarts doesn't teach non-verbal casting until the 6th year, and even then, many struggle with it. I'm simply trying to get ahead of the game.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
Nelly will do anything for attention. I would really like someone to try it. Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself. Hello, you're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
Does having your aunt here make things difficult?
More than you'd think. Most people assume I can't get into trouble or be given detention. But they're wrong. Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well. And she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Так, что тут говорит? Так, что у тебя в кружке?
Are you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there. Based on some reactions, it may need a bit more work.
Seems you enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you have a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well, as I see it, there's little difference, fundamentally, between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though, I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my, creativity as much as you might think.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
Так, с кем нам нужно еще представиться? Нелли. О, а что он там делает?
Nellie'll do anything for a thrill.
Там он что тут посидит? А, яблочко, да? Ну ладно.
Nelly will
так, Давай слезай оттуда, ты что поддержишь сейчас, а? Вот, всё.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello.
О, привет,
Don't
Гарри.
mind me. I find it
Не
helpful to
обращай,
change my point
просто
of view now and
некоторое
again.
время
Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
It is true, but we handled it very well.
I'll say. I think you've already earned a reputation for fearlessness. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
What exactly are the rumors about my journey to Hogwarts?
That you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us arrive via train or boat, not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon. Of course it's got people talking. Word travels fast at Hogwarts.
I take it you're not afraid of heights?
It's something I've always done, since I was little. My mother once found me on the roof when I was 5. Still has no idea how I got there. But with all the strange hallways and rooms in the castle, and everything lurking in and outside the grounds, you don't need to scale a tower to see something incredible here.
I'd imagine most students have never seen a dragon. Have you?
Goodness, no. And I've never heard of one attacking a carriage like that. Not enough meat in a carriage, I'd think.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
Так, что нам нужно? Куда? Встретиться с профессором Уизли возле гостиной. Окей, ладно. О, опять кроличья нора.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Нормально, подмышку хлоп, и все.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Ну ладно, пойдем, попробуем на практике.
This way.
Так, сюда, говорит.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
И чё? Ага, ладно. И куда ж ты меня ведешь-то, а? Professor Weasley.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
Топ. Блин, а побежать можно?
The guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio.
О, буфер,
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio.
Revelio.
Окей, собрать страничку. Портрет Баруфио. На этом портрете изображен волшебник Баруфио. Посланным мозговым эликсиром и очередным упоминанием, как важно правильно произносить наши заклинания. Ага. И в результате обнаружил, лежит на полу у его груди стоит буйвол. Окей. Так, о, первый уровень. Нормально. Угу. Соберите страницы руководства Хогвартса. Выполняя испытания из руководства, единственный способ заработать очки опыта. Ну ладно. Хорошо. Так, что у нас? Первый уровень. Это опыт, трясь. Это испытание. Ну, 1%. Ясно. Откроем. Страница руководства. Ага, каждое испытание имеет несколько уровней на каждом из нас. Из них нас ждут специальные награды. Начиная от внешнего вида, заканчивая важным обновлениями. Ладно, хорошо. Награды можно получить в меню испытаний. Возвращайтесь почаще, чтобы получить все награды, которые вы разблокировали. Окей. Так, пошли.
Clever, isn't it?
Revelio.
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Ты кто такой? А тут самое интересное, что-то есть. А, замочек. Нельзя открыть. Ну и ладно.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Ага, сундук. Ладно, не будем вылазить.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall. And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Lumos.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins, and I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended, and we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Итак, продолжим. Так, что нам тут надо? Ага, поговорить с профессором Фигом. Ну, давай поговорим.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Не волнуйтесь.
Yes, sir. But I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Итак, разверните ее и загляните, да? Открыть карту. Открыли. Значок символизирует основные задания. Выполняя основные задания, вы продвигаетесь по основной линии и открываются новые возможности, зарабатываете опыт. А некоторые задания заблокированы из-за требований к наличию заклинаний или к вашему уровню. В этих случаях для активации задания вам нужно достичь требуемого уровня или уметь использовать необходимые заклинания. Новые заклинания можно изучить, выполняя задачи профессоров или в качестве награды за задание. Хорошо. Так, и что нам нужно? Отслеживать задание с помощью... Так, занятия по заклинаниям, занятия по защите от темных искусств. Ну, давай вот это вот сделаем.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Оценочки будут зависеть. Ну ладно, что? Отправляемся в класс заклинаний. Хорошо. О, стопэ.
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
Опа. Используя зачарованный компас. Зачарованный компас приведет вас к любому месту, которое следует задать. А так, что нет? Прикол. Ладно, хорошо. Так. Ага. На улицу. Окей, побежали, бежим.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
Доступные побочные занятия. Задания можно найти в регионах Хогвартса, отмеченные флажком при исследовании мира вокруг. Они дают дополнительный опыт, а вы не будете подвигаться по основной истории. Так, ладно. Настройка библиотеки. Астрономическое крыло. Так, карта мира, карта Хогвартса. Подожди-ка, стоп. А, я понял. Так. А, вот тут вот. Нету. Откуда мы пришли? Отсюда? Вот отсюда мы пришли, да? Ага, окей. Ладно, пошли. О! Смотри-ка, мяукалка бегает. Боже мой, чего тут только нет, а? Ага. Наверх, наверх, наверх. Бежим, бежим наверх.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit.
Мне как же FPS-то проседать, когда мультики
Here,
начинаются.
behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Итак, чем мы тут изучаем новое заклинание, да? О, как же тут все. Давай, FPS. Так, ладно, погнали. Опа, опа, опа. Успели? Отлично. Акцио.
Accio.
That is not bad.
Неплохо, говорит.
You are a swift learner.
Вы быстро
I
схватываете.
see a lot of potential, but remember,
Напомните,
potential is nothing without practice.
Если не будете тренироваться.
Keep at it.
Продолжать в том же духе.
You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Ну, пошли. После меня, говорит, да? Итак, на улицу вышли, да? Окей.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test?
Что может лучше
Right?
демонстрировать, насколько вы осваиваете чары? Что, дом, что ли? А, я понял.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Давайте начнем с вашего нового умения.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last Accio. Very good. Excellent control. Accio, focused. Splendid.
Прекрасно говорит.
Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Miss Onai.
You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing
Итак, короче,
red.
кто лучше, да?
Clear?
Так, мои синие.
Yes, sir.
Я красный, да? Так, кто начнет? Ну, начнем. О, да. Ну, ладно, давай. Ай, а что такое? Даже так, тормознуть надо, да? Мячик. Ладненько. Попробуем. Я понял. Так, я понял. Короче, нужно это самое. 110. Ну-ка, кто это самое, да? Ай.
Do not be discouraged.
Угу. Я что, проиграл, что ли? Только нечестно. Я хочу выиграть.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
И что это он тут? Ага.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Раунд решающий. Хорошо.
Watch this.
Okay.
That is how it's done.
Давай. Отлично. Полтосик мой.
Here we go.
Не. Так, ладно.
There we go.
Так, давай-ка вот тут, да? Попробуем. Так.
I know everyone is watching, but try not to be nervous. You are doing quite well.
Ай-яй-яй.
Stay focused.
Let us see this.
Короче, нужно это. Полтинник. Да. Так, ну не хочу, я хочу это самое. Заново. Можно попробовать заново? Так. Занятие по заклинаниям. Инвентарь. У меня ничего нету. Ну ладно. Окей. Снаряжение. Кстати говоря. Ха-ха, потный Гарри. Так, ладно. Вот, нормально. Плащи и мантии. Ну ладно, пускай так будет. Так, чё? Палочек, не палочек. Ладно, хорошо. Что поделать? Она опять выиграла.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Well done. Такой араб.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Полегче, да? Ну давай, хорошо.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so
A word, if you would.
Well,
you wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did.
You know
I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Revelio.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Извини, чувак. Извини, братан. Толкаюсь. Ну ладно, так, пойдем мы защищаться.
Revelio.
Так. Кстати, сканер такой, да? О. Ничего. Ладно, окей. Надо периодически будет юзать, короче, Revelio. Может быть, мы что-нибудь тут сможем найти. Так. О, а это что такое было? А, я понял. Люмос. Так, это понятно. Это у нас вот эти. А, ну это мы будем изучать еще все закрывали. О, еще один котенок. Блин. Ладно, не уколка.
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Так, а это что? Я вас понял.
Revelio.
А у меня есть палочка. Ты что, обезьянку себе изображаешь? О, да. Так, о, пойдем сходим, ладно, начнем.
Is that all you've got? Bombard!
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Итак, изучаем левиосу. Поехали. Левиосу изучить. Левитация.
Левиосо.
Защита. Ага. Магия.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember,
Levioso.
Good. Now, well done. Well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be easy.
Levioso. I know. Your first duel. Let's just say I'm a quick.
What are you doing up there?
You're good.
How perceptive.
If only all my students were this adept.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
You dueled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll...
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
Hogwarts always has a lovely
Peavsy has a brand new game. Just beware the open flame.
Answer me! Today, I received a letter thanking me for a contract.
Revelio.
Make it. Lucan's just over there.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Leviosa. Lumos.
Leviosa.
Leviosa.
Don't shy away now.
Fringo!
Find the wand!
Leviosa! You're better than that! Leviosa! That's all you've got? Fringo! Leviosa! Come on! Accio!
Act like a winner!
Sendo!
I could never duel like that.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organize these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Protego! Revelio. Revelio.
Wish I could sneak into the other common.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you...
Hello, Lenora. Could you remind me what's so special about that empty painting?
It's not necessarily have a look if you're of a mind. Perhaps you could...
Revelio.
Do you think they'd actually bring in a Dementor for defense against the Dark Arts?
Leviosa. Accio. Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Так, подскажи, так, лестница. Ага, где-то это, по-моему, уже видел. Ага, о, точно, ну-ка вниз пойдем.
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Revelio.
The moth stopped. I need to keep casting Lumos on it. Lumos.
Мотылька забрали.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Вот так пропало.
Accio.
Have you ever seen a professor? I find it jarring to see someone like Professor Weasley at the
Everyone knows your darling favorite.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Revelio.
Lumos.
Levioso. Accio. Levioso.
Так, что мы тут имеем? Краб. Краб. И вот это 17 и воспроизводительный знак. Что там должно быть? Это внизу. А сверху 11, 21. Это знак. Третий по счету. Не знаю. Так, ладно, пойдем. Тут еще есть подбочка где-то. Вот сюда. Так. Куда птичка пойдет? Вот. Пойдем еще до полного задания.
I really have made a mess.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Nice to see you again. Thank you for asking. And I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You might recall that I was trying to cast non-verbally when we met in the common room. Well, I mastered that. And now I've taken to creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did Army tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hand. If you could collect them and bring...
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Accio! Got it. Only 4 more to go.
Revelio.
Где еще книжка-то? Ну, а раз сверху будет лучше видно. Так, 2 поймал, нужно еще 3 найти. А вот он слетает одна. Ой, иди сюда.
Accio.
Есть. Стой.
Always wondered what that had
Есть. Так, еще одно, да, осталось?
I like sitting around the fire in the common room after a long day.
Ради там, с той стороны.
Revelio.
Где-то по-любому там она есть. О. Спасибо за лайк. Тут. Так. Где-то она. Стой, где-то она шуршит. Я ее слышу. Так, а спрыгнуть вот так вверх нельзя? Нельзя. Ладно, побежали. Где-то она здесь. Стопудово. Вон она летает. Ты куда улетела?
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
Сегодня был хороший день, пока Гаррет мне прокинул свое дурацкое зелье златоглазок. Обалдеть. Ага. Ну все, ладно, не будем считать, мы чужие. Ну давай. Да. Пойдем на выход.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
Так, хорошо. Да, пошли сюда сходим. Так. Так, иди мне.
Revelio. Protego.
Lumos.
Так.
Black only looks out.
I haven't slept well for ages. I miss my pillow from home. What? Nothing wrong with that.
Мысль ведет меня. Не, погоди-ка. Надо разгадать историю. Так, две колонны, окно и проход. Две колонны, окно и проход. Нет, это улица.
Revelio. Protego. Lumos.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over salad.
Fills our stout hearts with joy to be in the presence of such arrogance.
Так. Проход, окно. Стоп.
Trouble, are we? Been up to no good? Thought as much.
Где-то, по-моему, здесь.
That youngun's now a teacher herself.
Revelio.
She's not gobbled up by her own
Lumos.
uranium.
Похоже,
142 staircases, and this is where they put me.
А может быть это здесь?
Revelio. Lumos.
Странно. Проход, окно, где-то бабочка.
Revelio.
Блин.
Lumos.
Ну-ка, пошли еще раз посмотрим эту картину. Если не ошибаюсь, по-моему, что здесь.
Protego. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Ты чё, не нашел, что ли? Странно. Так. Пока что мы отменим это задание.
Protego. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Lumos.
Не хочет. Куда идти-то, а? Ё-моё. Не.
Revelio.
Подожди, где там бабочка?
Lumos.
Не похоже, что где-то здесь была, да?
Revelio.
Что-то нету. Сундучок.
Lumos.
Не. Ладно, пойдем по основному заданию. А что нам дали? Нет, это, наверное, снять. Мантию. Окей. Так, задание. Через улицу. Довольно-таки. О! Прикольно, уже 3 котенка. Ой, какое. Какой он тут, а?
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
I enjoy having lunch down by the lake.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Accio! Got it. The flying page must be around here somewhere. Brilliant.
О, привет, привет. Кефик, привет, привет. Так, чем мы идем?
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't...
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Спасибо за лайк.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Репара. Ну, давай, значит, репара. Поехали. Разбил. Вот так вот. Дела. Да, нормально дела, хорошо дела. Как сам?
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Так, задание завершено. Окей. Так, побежали дальше.
Revelio.
Так, туда фиг зайдешь, да? 100%. Ага, открыть.
Reparo.
Не. Очень-очень плохо мне слышно. Ага. Сейчас попробую еще что-нибудь. Так. Как слышно? Прием. Так, куда нам дальше идти? Есть побочка. Пойдем сходим в побочку. Как слышно, прям? Чуть тише? Сейчас. Протестировать-то особо как бы некогда. Вот так вот. Прикольная музычка. О, хорошо, отлично. Сам говорю как. Что новенького? Рассказывай. О, я тебя нашел.
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Я вот решил, говорю, Хогвартс пойти, поучиться магии.
I'm sorry the other students weren't more friendly.
That's kind of you. I suppose there are a few decent souls here. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Плюй камни, да, говорит? Ладно, окей.
Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Story are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
Ладно, что, пойдем помогать?
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again.
Gobstops.
I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Ну да. Маги прикольно учатся. Я не знаю, я хоть сам не фанат этой всей трилогии, там, сколько там их серий про Гарри Поттера. Но, однако, игрушка такая довольно-таки зачетная. Так. И что у нас тут где-то высокие места, да? Пойдем поищем. Так, починить. Окей. Говорят, он... О, не то. Подожди-ка. Вот так. Вот что-то вот эти вот значит все-таки. А что они значат? Неизвестно. Так, найти камушки. Так, ну-ка. Ты кто такой? Ага, фильм. Так, ну самые высокие места, по-моему, там где-то.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Камни, да? Так, а как мне туда попасть? Пешочком? Или не пешочком? А, я один нашел.
Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Мне тоже приятно. Так. Еще, где еще эти камешки могут быть? Плюй камни, это вообще трындец. А, понял, все, дальше нам нужно идти. Проход. Где-то высоко. По ходу дела он.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Так, опа. Полезли. О, однако. Что-то здесь.
Revelio.
Так, а где этот камешек? Там? Нет. Надо вниз куда-то, да?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's
спасибо
gobstones.
большое.
Protego! Lumos.
Блин. А, во, нашел.
Accio.
Отлично, еще один, второй. А, и 15 числа жду, когда там новый этот пойдет. Какого? Новый сезон выйдет. И можно будет потом поиграть. Посмотрим, что они там новенького интересно завезли. Говорят, там новое оружие, новая карта. Там. Не знаю, что будет, конечно. Какие-то коллаборации с первой варзонкой, что ли. А сам что, по варзонке как? Так, куда мне надо? А, вниз пока, да? Ой, не сюда, стопэ. Вот туда наверх. Ага. Пожалуйста, просит ли вас. Спасибо. Не, смотри, так вообще, в принципе, красочно все. Довольно-таки. Виды. Прикольно. Так, а мне надо выше, да, по-моему? А, повыше поднимемся. Не, я варзонку что-то подзабил.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Я говорю, я вот сейчас решил что-то на Хогвартс покатать. Ну, одиночка, что, порасслабляться. Вот постримить немножко. Может быть.
Revelio.
Так. А, вот он.
Accio.
Иди сюда. Так, еще два осталось. Это куда мне? Туда надо, что ли? Ага.
Revelio.
Пойдем. Слушай, там еще перцу бы шрам на лоб бы засадить. Точно будет потным Гарри. Так. А, во. Слушай, подожди-ка, ее же тут не было. Что-то это значит. Во. Стопудово. Что-то это значит. Как это открыть? Так. Мы имеем вот это. Вот это. 3 дракона. Цифра 19. Ну да. Тут с ребенком пересматривали первую часть Гарри Поттера. Ребенок в восторге. О!
Revelio.
Так, я хочу повыше подняться. А никак, да? А, вот сюда надо.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
А ну, мы пошли по пути Гарри Поттера в этот как он? Грилсдорф, или как это называется?
Revelio.
Угу, там не надо. Это... Ну, так себе. Так. А что мне нужно? Мне нужно найти камушек, да? Камушек. Камушек. Вон он там где-то наверху камушек. А вот он еще один. Мой. Так, еще один остался. Ностальгия. Это да. А, вот он последний. Кстати говоря.
That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
Все забрали, да? Все, пошли обратно. Ой. Какой красавчик-то, а? Гриффиндор, да, точно. Гриффиндор. Ну вот мы на этот факультет пошли. Вон, видишь, лейбл Гриффиндорфа. Чего? Ногой шевелил? Нет. Показалось. Нереально рукой шевелил. Так. Что-то это значит все-таки. О. О. Я пока не понимаю. Потом должны научить меня. Там наверх поднимался, и была какая-то метка. Ну, какой-то преподаватель стоял, короче, такие головоломки учил решать. О. Я стою. Чего? О, тоже головоломка. Вот это я не могу понять пока. Так. Но оптимизация, правда, немножко страдает в плане того, что в некоторых переходах с кат-сцен бывает иногда подвисает, просто проседает FPS конкретно. Так подлагивать начинает. Правда, очень быстро все, конечно, восстанавливается, все заново, но сам факт. А я бегу. Блин, надо было, короче, наверное, портануться. Че, зря что ли магии обучился?
Don't get too cocky simply because you had
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Gobstones.
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Давай, отдыхай. Спасибо, что заходил. Было приятно
видеть тебя. How did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Да, конечно, тебе отдам твои плюй камни.
They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
I'm sure they'd be willing to play after the trouble spent getting them back. It's a fine idea.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much fun together laughing as all the losers get sprayed, which won't include me. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
Так, попробуем еще раз разгадать загадку этой картинки. Для этого нам нужно Ревелио. И вот так вот. Люмус. Вот. Что мы тут имеем? Проход. Две скалы. Две колонны. Какая-то картина. Ага. И окно. Окно возле картины. Точнее, картина возле окна, да? Ну, пойдем походим, поищем. Так. И где это может быть окно возле картины? Здесь? Нет. По-любому не здесь. Где-то по-любому внутри этого помещения. Нет. Ниже. Так. Может, досада это, Погоди-ка. Окно, картина и проход с арочкой. Ну, вот проход типа вот такого. Вот картина.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was.
Так. Не, по-любому не здесь. Где-то, 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 где-то еще.
Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos. Веселые. Блин, что-то не понимаю. Пойдем еще раз сходим, глянем эту картину. Так, еще раз проход. На полу. Узоры. Может, кишка знает? Может, ты меня отведешь, котенок? Нет, не хочешь, да? Ну ладно.
Lumos.
Пойдем-ка выйдем. Здесь похоже. Блин, а может быть. Хотя навряд ли. Опа. Спасибо. Не помешает.
There's only one common one. Finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Нет, походу, все-таки не здесь. Так, а там что? А там у нас библиотека, да? А тут у нас библиотека. Да, я заблудился, походу. Вообще выход. Не сюда. Не, все, я походу забуду их конкретно. Капитально. Может, досада. Ладно, пойдем по заданию основному. Добро пожаловать в Хогсмит, да? Угу, пошли. Не сюда. Стоп. Вот туда на выход. Ну что, пойдем в город?
Hello, looking for me?
Да, я тебя ищу.
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience. I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect. I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient ruins. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it.
Бля, реально красиво получается.
Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas. But that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow. Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
Злато глазки. Побежали дальше.
Look, from the Forbidden Forest. Hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
О, грибок. Возьмем.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named them too.
Блин, а вода так, в принципе, так нормально выглядит. Ну-ка. А, ну, все равно потока нет тут никакого. Хотя... Ну ладно, не будем придираться.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin.
Осталось пройти немножко.
I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls.
Грибочек-то хорошо. Так, кто не любит грибочка?
How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too.
Accio!
Castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit.
Reparo!
Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will.
Accio!
Тоже пригодится. Правда, пока не знаю зачем, но пригодится, я думаю.
Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Huh? Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy, guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Poor Mr. Moon. A demi-guise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle. just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start.
Ну и вот мы пришли в
The Three
деревеньку.
Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeyduke's.
Короче, тут можно
I
бухаться,
could not choose a
нажраться
favorite shop here. It changes with
и
every visit.
накупиться всякого похожего.
I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade.
А я хотел кое-что снаряжение. Мне тут может что-то поменять. Перчаточки. Перчатки для сквидича. Угу. Это 6-й уровень нужен. Окей. О! Так, что мы тут имеем? Угу, ресурсы. Хорошо, коллекция. Высокогорье. Хогвартс. Надо его будет весь облазить. Ингредиенты. Рукоятки палочек. Так, ладненько, на сегодня, наверное, будем заканчивать. Пока что мы прошли только на 2%. Побочные. Завершите задачи. 2 задачи, да? Ага, это основные, не основные, вот такие. Ну, ладненько. Все, будем на сегодня заканчивать. Так что всем удачи, всем спасибо. Приходите завтра. Всем пока.